Aster's Midsommar is not just a film about a group of Americans traveling to a remote Swedish town only to become victims of a pagan cult. It is about a relationship, a toxic one, that was destined to fail from the start. The film follows a college graduate named Danny. Danny's journey throughout the film is filled with isolation, loneliness, and depression. She's not getting what she needs emotionally from her partner, Christian, who constantly belittles and gaslights her. A visual strategy that Ari Aster employed to emphasize this was to block Danny and Christian in a way that separates them, externally showing their unhealthy dynamic and therefore inevitable doom. In this first example, at the beginning of the film, Danny has just found out at a party that Christian was planning to go to Sweden with his college friends for a research project. Danny, trying to communicate in a healthy way, attempts to express her feelings and asks why he didn't tell her. But Christian tries to justify his wrongs and make Danny feel like she is in the wrong. Notice Ari's use of the mirror here. When Danny walks closer to the physical Christian, she is actually moving further away from the reflected Christian. The more she tries to mend things, the further it drives Christian away. The frame of the mirror also suggests that Christian feels trapped in the relationship. This shows the audience their fractured connection and helps the audience understand the energy that both Danny and Christian give to the relationship. In this next example, Pelle and Ingmar, two locals, are walking their foreign friends around the community grounds. Connie and Simon, another couple who are staying at Haga, ask Danny and Christian how long they've been together. Christian answers, wrongly of course, and Danny corrects him. Notice the proximity patterns here. Connie and Simon's blocking displays an intimate proximity, while Danny and Christian's is public, which should definitely not be the case for a couple who has been together for almost 4 years. This visual comparison is a blatant indicator to the audience that there is something wrong with Danny and Christian's relationship. In this last example, Danny has just won the May Queen competition. The Haga people flock to her in congratulation as Christian watches from afar. This is the point of no return. Danny is now a possession of Haga. They are literally, physically separating the two of them. Danny looks back at Christian, but does not tell anybody to put her down. For once, she's being lifted up, celebrated, and loved, and she wants more of this feeling. Once she leads the table to sit and eat, she realizes how in control she is, and Christian is now slowly becoming an afterthought. The audience can visibly tell that Danny is amused and is falling down the rabbit hole. So, we can see how Ari blocks this couple with the goal of separating them, also that Danny can fall far enough away from Christian for the cult of Haga to catch her in their open arms.